attacking heaven. The Reds take a 2-goal lead and things should be comfortable from here on in. That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Bernardo Silva.
He's made sure that that won't get through.
McAllister. Aimed long and direct. Haaland.
Tries a through ball.
Back into the middle.
Is it in? Needed a better pass there. Rodri kings it out wide. Manchester City have been making some good inroads down the right. The shot's on!
Doku.
Veltz tries to get it forward quickly. A real chance to break.
He's left his man. Mohamed Salah
Gets it back.
Haaland. Great strength, too strong for his opponent.
Deftly done. Oh, good interception.
Haaland.
Now the pass. Big chance! Oh, just couldn't quite turn it in. Well, that looked like it came straight from the training ground, and they ought to spring it again.
McAllister.
No, that's not the ball he wanted.
That's sprayed out wide.
Haaland really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
Nunez passes it through. Cherky has a look up from the right-hand side, seeking out options.
Gakpo. He's on his way. Gakpo! And the follow-up. They are rampant. And surely that settles it.
Donnarumma.
Reacted well to the initial effort, but couldn't get it right out of the danger area. Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that? 3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
Keeper goes long.
Going through. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Bernardo Silva has a goal! And oh!
Gakpo.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Bernardo Silva, and he's made certain that won't get through. It's gone for a throw-in.
Liverpool have it back and they can go again.
Foden looks to slip it through.
Endo plays it forward.
Forward it goes.
Haaland.
Hits one!
And he's cut it out. Gakpo. Gakpo. Cherky. With the ball through. Good idea, just poorly executed. Wits. Isak. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Haaland. McAllister. Looks like a good ball through. That was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Very promising.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Let down by a lack of accuracy. Tries a through ball. Isak. Ruben Dias does well there, alert. Cherky displaying his defensive capabilities there. That's no striker's tackle.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Just brushed off the ball there. Isak. Not just Tulis. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Into the channel. Cherky has it in a wide position, so what next? Endo goes looking, and it's Salah. Now he's wondering who wants it. Whose ball? Who's going to get there? That's been won straight back. Well read, he sorted that out. Haaland. Looks to slip it through. Isak. There's the delivery. Isak. Goalkeeper's ball. That is going to be the final action of the first half. As easy as 1, 2, 3. It really has been that straightforward halfway through the match, but very little to suggest that much will change over the second half. Already up and running for the second half. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. And he's searching through. He's gone for it! Back of the net! And they are pulling still further away.
Yeah, I think he just thought about trying his luck from further out there, but why bother when you can worm your way through a defence like that? It's terrific play to get through and score.
Liverpool their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. Foden plays it forward, and it's Salah. Isak. He's got away. Crowd calling for him to shoot. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Foden, aimed long and direct. Bernardo Silva tries to dink it in. Wits. Gakpo. He's left his man. Robertson continues his run. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. Foden. Now it's Haaland. And he's away. Haaland. It's more at them. And just came up short. No, that's just wide.
Bernardo Silva Worked a lovely solo run and effort, Peter. He should go solo again for me.
Mau kalah. Ayo kadang aku kalah.
Foden, over to the left. Now the pass. He's got options out wide.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
Now it's Doku, going through. Could cross it here. What a throw in. Another throw in. Ruben Dias positions himself well and cuts it out. Haaland with the ball through. Flings in a cross. Towering header! It wasn't a great header in the end.
Telung juta piro Pak Jat? Piro?
Vitz. Isak.
Piro kali piro kae?
It's Bernardo Silva. Forward it goes. Foden. He's got away. Great leap! And through to the goalkeeper. Bernardo Silva passes it through. McAllister. Isak. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Bernardo Silva pushes it out wide. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing.
Ah!
I think the first substitutions will be coming up pretty soon. Well played, he saw that coming. Gakpo, well positioned to make that interception. Gakpo. Defending was physical, no nonsense, and it had to be. Haaland. Bernardo Silva. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Foden spreads it towards the left. Looks like a good ball through. Doku tries a through ball. Look at the defender bombing forward. It's a fabulous position. Endo tries to get it forward quickly. Cherki. Looks like a good ball through. Isak plays it out to the wing. He goes long. Corner here. He's had a shot.
Hey.
Hoists it high. Decent looking ball. Van Dijk. Aimed low and direct. Done very well to intervene. Let's put a stop to that. Looks to thread it through. Now the pass. Can he finish? McAllister plays it forward. Mohamed Salah on a strong run down the right.
Nah,
Passes
nah.
it through. Isak.
Ah.
It's a brilliant interception. Bernardo Silva. Haaland with the ball through. Doku gets into some space. Vitz.
Đó, bây giờ là bạn đó.
Isak. Out to the left it goes. Ball is over the line. Haaland. Foden plays it into the channel. Manchester City get it back again. McAllister goes looking. Gakpo. Gakpo. That's a throw. Robertson. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Going, looking to shoot. Brought out the best in the keeper.
Well, he did get himself into a good position. Something for him to cling to.
Has a swing at it. No mistake. Well, just another one to add to what has already been an incredible goal.
It's part of the game, Peter. It has to get ruthless. Sympathy just doesn't play a part. The Reds
Totally rampant here. Trying to get there. Timely intervention. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it.
Natchez Nunes.
Haaland. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Who's getting there? Cut out in the nick of time.
Vardiol.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Gets it back. He's left his man. Massive leap. Try from distance. Gets up to head. And that's wide.
Tuh, Dip. PES telu. PES telu.
Poor kick by the keeper. He
Tinggal gede,
intercepts
ini
it.
apa-apa. PES telu.
He's got away. Lobs it in gently. Frimpong looks to slip it through. Looks to drop one. He'll have it in. And that's past the post. Haaland. Over to the left.
Hey, let's
Doku
go.
going through.
Let's go.
Doku! Vitz. get the pass he's looking for. Endo battles to win it back. Now it's Haaland. Cherky, he's got away. He's gone for it.
Ih.
Oh, terrific save.
Ya. Kayak di sini, Bang.
Going for goal. And he couldn't keep it down. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story. They were outclassed in every possible way.
Your reflections then, Jim? Well, look, it was very one-sided. Their players didn't turn up for the first half, and then it all went down.
Ya. Oh, apa gue? Arsenal. Kesik pacat ya. Ki njuk kerjaan ning ndi saiki? Mobil apa sih? Pak Musi mobil apa? Wes pas. Wes pas ki anu kayak ya. Zebra ya benar. Penting jadi akeh saiki ki. Arep mobil tuwek, mobil nom, arep mobil ngono sing penting. Ide. Ya. Aku ini selama ngobat jemput ide ora tau nyekel duit akeh iki kepacil. Akhir-akhir iki wah, asem wah. Tapi ku nek wis mulai yo. Baru nyekel duit akeh. SG iki apa Pak? SG. Sopo SG? Sopo sing anu iki? Wong piro sisi loro? Sing lewat apa ya? Dulu. Wah, di promosi ini apa?
To all of you around the globe, we're just about ready to get going. The players will be with us very shortly. The teams then, Paris Saint-Germain against Arsenal. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beck.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
So off we go then. Going through. Driving on a real charge here. Trossard. Havertz. Oh, he's broken through. Now the pass. Now can he... Odegaard! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, it's a real opportunity missed there. He's done all the hard work getting to the ball, and all he needed to do was get some control on it. Sometimes that's exactly the requirement to give you the early edge. Now for more.
Needed a better pass there. Trossard. Saka. The ball through. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Arsenal just had to make the ball stick, but came up short.
He's got away. Trossard goes for the cross. Vitinha has come loose. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. It could be in here. Over to the left. Quite turn it in.
He had a good feel of the whole situation, and he's acknowledged the service.
And it's been taken straight back. Dembele looks to dink one in. He's left his man. Rice. Trossard. Odegaard. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. The shot's on! Good save. He read that well.
There's no doubt he made the right decision, but without the right result. Look, they may have nothing to show for it so far, but this is one determined start.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Dembele with a delicate ball. Forward it goes. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Going through. And he's cut it out. Odegaard. Now it's Havertz. Dembele pushes it out wide. He's got away. Loose ball. Who's going to get that? Trossard tries a through ball. He's left his man. Marquinhos battles to win it back. Marquinhos did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. It's Dembele! Aimed low and direct. Now it's Dembele. Gabriel plays it forward. And it's Dembele. He's off on a marauder. Dembele! Subimendi goes looking. Havertz plays it out to the flank. Going through. Saka puts it into the middle. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Well played. He saw that coming. Odegaard. Surely a shot. Aimed low and direct. Vitinha. Dembele. So it is still 0-0. Gabriel gets into the right position to intercept. Odegaard passes it through. Hakimi tries to get it forward quickly. Looks to slip it through. Dembele. Forward it goes. Now it's Trossard. Well positioned to make that interception. Now it's Dembele. Oh, sweet feet from him there. Saliba. Odegaard. Looks like a good ball through. Hernandez plays it forward. He's got away.
Salah.
Goalkeeper's ball. Tries a through ball.
Yeah.
Diving header.
Oh.
Great effort. He flew in with courage.
No complaints about his effort and commitment. He just needs to start heading in the right direction. You get my drift?
Oh, he really wanted that.
Dembele certainly tends to cast his influence, and he's in imposing mood again.
Shoots! Barcola, aimed long and direct. Looks to slip it through. Straight run this, he's covered quite a distance. Timber tries to get it forward quickly. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. On the right now, what's on?
Oh.
Dembele with the ball through,
Cut.
and he's there to cut it out. Last ditch to... Can he score? Goal! Paris Saint-Germain!
David Ryan maybe was unsighted by his own defence there. Just look at the way the ball sneaked through that defensive line, and I don't think he could pick it up until it was way too late.
Paris Saint-Germain break the deadlock.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
Marquinhos demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten. Dembele plays it out to the wing. And that's a throw. And that is put paid to that. It's a loose ball. Odegaard played out to the right. Odegaard looking for options. Oh, it's Dembele.
Yeah.
He's on his way. It's Dembele! Oh, great save. Real class.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Oh, smart save. Good idea, just poorly executed. He's left his man. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Calafiori knocks it away. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. He's had a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there.
Rice passes it through. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Havertz. Now the pass. Zaire Emery. Forward it goes. Vitinha does well there. Alert. Out wide to the right. Looks to slip it through. Holds himself at it. Brave effort, total commitment.
A good attempt. The ball was at a lovely height too.
It so nearly came off for him.
Dembele very nearly making something happen there.
Hey! Ih, hancur beneran.
Zaire Emery. And it's Dembele. Dembele passes it through. It is quite a run he's making here. Gets it back. Gabriel goes looking. Odegaard. Havertz.
Looks like a good ball through.
Trossard. That intervention was very necessary. We hit half-time. There they are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well. There's good movement off the ball. The passes are sticking. No one's afraid to have a go.
Paris Saint-Germain are in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead.
Look. Masih.
Here we go again then.
Paris Saint-Germain going well here, and they're in a good position to kick on and add to their lead. They don't have to overcommit, but they can place more emphasis on stretching their advantage without necessarily neglecting things defensively.
Dembele tries a through ball. Timely intervention. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Paris Saint-Germain seem to have chosen a tougher route through the middle. That was easily read and dealt with.
Looking to shoot! Saved only by poor finishing.
Havertz will probably beat himself up after that as the sole culprit.
Passes it through. In towards the centre. He won't reach that.
Saka.
Odegaard. Oh, he's put too much on it. Barcola. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Can he finish? Great ball to play him in, but he will be gutted to miss that.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they're filling, and fast.
Goes wide. Havertz looking to get on the end of this. That is terrific skill. Great! Superb from Odegaard! Second half sparked straight into life. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
Arsenal had the equaliser, and we're all square.
Yeah, for me, both sides are strong and well matched, and I think you need to be a good player to be out there right now.
Hakimi. What's Dembele? Dembele, with the ball through. Going through, is it in? Out to the left it goes. Trossard, full tilt down the left. Looks like a good ball through. Incoming cross. Forward it goes. Rice plays it forward. Needs to get it forward quickly. Odegaard tries a through. Shoots! Goal! Arsenal! And the comeback is complete. With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
Yeah, teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
Arsenal with the lead. For me, this header! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Oh, great, and the finish! It's a goal! Paris Saint-Germain are back on level terms.
And as soon as they made that error in midfield, they didn't have time to react before the ball hit the net. Very much a lesson learned.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Looks to clip it forward. Rice. Now the pass. Zaire Emery. Oh, well intercepted. Really alert to the danger.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Hakimi plays a clever pass. Has a hit! And he's there to make a great save.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
And through to the goalkeeper. Gabriel. Odegaard. Rice. Paris Saint-Germain haven't made a substitution yet. Hoists it high. Odegaard, and the shot! Marquinhos. Looks to slip it through. Dembele plays it out to the flank. Aimed long and direct. Odegaard spreads it towards the left. Havertz. Ball's loose. Who's getting there?
Malah salah aja.
Paris Saint-Germain have it back and they can go again. Zubimendi. Havertz pushes it out wide. Saka with the ball from. He's got it! Goal! Arsenal! And again they hit the front.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning breakaway.
The Gunners go into the lead. Breaks on here.
Sarung. Kalau sarung. Sarung. Ya. Ya. Kurang no. Tenang. Yang tepat nganu Barang ki tempat ku. Mobil. Siap di. Ini motor time sih. Siap-siap. Oke. Ya. Semua pintai. Kurang masalah. Dirokok, tapi ra dirokok ta? Kepengen gua. Ya tak ini. Malah. Pakai ini dulu lah. Ya. Ngalih. Anane. Ah, iya. Udah pernah bro 4.500 500 hah? Gue adminnya ini saya ketemu ya apa saya ketemu dulu tadi wis. Enggak jadi wis terang. Wah, ora sida lah. Jelemen arcek pacar. Yo. Wah. Yo, sip lah. Yo.
Subimendi, Saka.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
No, that's not the ball he wanted. Barcola. He's got away.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Ah, salah.
Well, it did look promising to start with, but in the end they were thwarted before they could even make it into the final third. Played out to the right. Tries to dink it in. Marquinhos cuts it out. Going through.
Ah, offset.
Oh, taken
Offside.
with style.
Security offset
Barcola. Decent progress down the left. Looks like a good ball through. Dembele beats the offside trap.
Jangan
Broken
gitu.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Forward it goes. Over to the left. He's left his man.
Paris Saint-Germain are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Barcola puts it wide. He's made sure that that won't get through.
Paris Saint-Germain are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Havertz passes it through. And that's offside. Yes, it is.
Yeah, he was off. Ever so slightly, but he was off.
Tries a through ball. Going through. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is.
Krusial.
Paris Saint-Germain have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Now the pass.
Well, that wasn't in the script, and you have to feel for him, Peter. It's ended in some embarrassment.
Sembilan.
You saw that coming. Certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Steered out wide. He's got away.
Paris Saint-Germain merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
He's left his man. Now it's Trossard. That will be a goal kick. Rice. Havertz. Just needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Saka. Now it's Havertz. So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, I don't think either manager can have any complaints, really, because nobody quite pushed for the winning goal, and they always lacked that spark.
So all square, we need a winner, and we will be back for extra time. So our quest to find the winner continues. Paris Saint-Germain did fantastically well to force extra time, having been on the brink of defeat in normal time. In fact, you could say they're the better off of the two teams, at least psychologically. Oh, Red, he sorted that out.
Rice.
Calafiori. Havertz.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing a turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Saka. Now it's Saka. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Odegaard. Trossard. Now it's Dembele. Dembele with the ball through. Going through. Dembele! The home support won't enjoy that.
You get the feeling that whoever scores the next goal here will be the winners of this time. They can't afford to waste chances like that, though.
Saka displaying his defensive capabilities there. That's no striker's tackle.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing. But
He's had a go! Zubimendi. Odegaard goes looking. Havertz pushes it out wide. Havertz. Big chance!
Habis
Possible! And
Iki
that
setiap
could
gol
be
dia tuh
a
lah,
huge goal.
dia tuh lah. Berapa lah, aku sih kalau istirahat cuma game time.
points have been dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Apa juga?
Snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
This is one of the best performances I've seen in a while. He's practically taken on this team single-handedly, and they don't know how to stop him.
Tuh, Tip.
Arsenal get themselves into the lead. Looks to slip it through. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Now it's Havertz. Out to the left it goes.
Malah. Goal.
Whipped it again. That had to be more accurate. Ball's loose, and he's after it.
Subimendi.
Havertz. That'll be a throw. He's got away. Still going. Where to next? And a header!
Malah.
Defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Kings it out wide. That's been won straight back.
Malah.
Down by
Siap.
Black. He's gone for it!
Untung nggak ya? Untung.
Midway point in extra time.
Wah.
Well, there's plenty of potential for a final twist in this tale. I think there's bound to be some late drama in the final 15 minutes of this epic.
Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? Well, the odds are that the next goal wins. Will there be a next goal? It's gone for a throw-in. Lobs it in gently. Hernandez tries a through ball.
Ih, bisa.
Odegaard. He's made certain that won't get through. Passes it through. Calafiori plays it forward. Havertz. Gorgeous control there. Calafiori. Harmlessly behind.
Awi banget yakin gua. Wah, rugi bahaya gua. Tembis 3 menit terakhir. Ini dengan
Hakimi.
tanpa sengaja apa?
Calafiori. Sticks in a foot to win it back. Now it's Trossard. Looks like a good ball through. Lovely bit of skill. There's the delivery. Cut out in the nick of time. Dembele tried to play it through.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Sip.
Surely he scores! Good run, ultimately thwarted by...
Hey,
Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Barcola looks to slip it through.
Sekali lagi. Sok. Ya.
Massive leap! Chance for a cross, maybe now or never. It's a brilliant interception.
It remains to be seen what it is to come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
And through to the goalkeeper. Calafiori. Trossard. Now it's Havertz.
Malah ini.
Arsenal certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
That's sprayed out wide.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Saka.
Tino.
With the ball through.
Coba.
It's got through and...
Probably could have killed things off, but they should be.
And
Dan
there
Bilang
goes
gol.
the final whistle.
Lawan
Paris
gue.
Saint-Germain
Lawan
understand what they've done. From a position
lawan
of
juga,
strength,
kalah.
they have contrived to lose. Well, after all of that, Jim,
Menang,
what are you
selesai
thinking?
kalah.
Well, it was engaging, if not an edge of your seat encounter, and important.
Kami ini asli untuk Aminero ya. Next time. Bukan rokok handal. Ya. Rokok lagi tahu arah angin ya. Ana gopo, api. Ya, Arsenal meneh ora apa-apa. Ora. Ora apa-apa lawan
Blunder.
Atletico Madrid. Final wis lah, yo Arsenal. Atletico Madrid. Tak tulis. Yang aslinya. Tulis. Tulis. Ya, yuk. Urung tak ganti sih. Ganti kabeh. Ganti kabeh. Saka. Saka yang main dulu. Martin. Bujal. Bujal. Kayu lah. Wah, Martinelli ki saking bantere mlayune. Atau saat mundurke kok ora kegowo ganti. Iki kan garis iki, set. Nah, iki sing kegowo iki sing ora. Sing kegowo ki mesti sing cadangane. Iki garis iki ana garis iki. Nah iki misalkan kok wis main toh, iki ora ono iki. Wis, Jo. Wis. Set. Bantai-bantai, guys. Ora. Let's go. Bantai-bantai, guys. Let's go. Let's go, bantai-bantai. Ha.
Welcome to you from the Wanda Metropolitano, this brand new home of Atletico Madrid. And our live game is Atletico Madrid against Arsenal. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beggar.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
If you did just miss it, we are up and running already. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
This lad.
Big chance! Rice. Martinelli. Doing full tilt down the left. He's got away.
Right away.
Subimendi. Calafiori. Coaxed out to the wing. Martinelli passes it through. He'll have a dip! Gonzalez.
Alala.
Saliba. Subimendi. Griezmann. Almada. Llorente. Looking for options. Griezmann. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Havertz. Almada. Gonzalez. Almada.
Hey! Yes!
That's a cracking strike, and it may have stung the palms of the keeper.
Looks to slip it through. He's got options out wide. Good challenge, he just stood firm.
Yeah.
Griezmann with a shot! Havertz looks to get on the end of this. And it's Griezmann.
Let's go!
Oh, well defended. That had to be done.
Hey!
Not far away.
Kok
Final ball.
Atletico Madrid just had to make the ball stick, but came up short.
Ojo, aduh lah. Yo. Wah, curang. Yo, sip.
Martinelli with the ball through. That intervention was very necessary.
Let's go, guys.
Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Arsenal seem to have chosen a tougher route through the middle. That was easily read and dealt with.
Jimenez. Malah. Griezmann. Bayern plays it wide. Griezmann crosses, and he's cut it out. Aimed low and direct. Still goalless.
Alvarez really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
Steered out wide. Martinelli plays it
Yeah.
back in.
That's good.
Cardozo.
Malah sorotan.
It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Just brushed off the ball there. Cardozo. That's Gonzalez. Oh, Red, he sorted that out. Odegaard. Now the pass. It's one! Beautifully taken.
Alamat ngasih.
Gonzalez
Alamat.
brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Oh. Terus. Sorry guys.
Bayern.
Iya.
He's left his man.
Iya.
Ih, shit.
Subimendi goes looking. And it's Griezmann. Big chance.
Hah.
Is it in?
Pacet aduh sama nih udah gua
Didn't
Ya
come
udah
up,
kok.
but
Wah.
an
Udah
audacious
iso
effort.
ae. Wah.
Well, it's certainly an acrobatic effort. I mean, it was probably the best option for him, but they're never easy to pull off.
And play for a goal kick.
Web pacet. Web goblok.
No, that's not the ball he wanted. Griezmann. Alvarez. With the ball through. Got a sight of goal here. Timely intervention. Through to the goalkeeper. Martinelli. Played out to the wing. Havertz looking to get on the end of this.
Out.
Clears it out of harm's way.
Let's go, bro.
The normal. Who's ball? Who's going to get that? Malah. Alvarez passes it through. Hoists it high. Gonzalez.
Let's go.
Score! Goal! Atletico Madrid!
Yes, tenang.
What about that, Jim Beglin?
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
Mungkin dia.
Deadlock broken. It's 1-0.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Alvarez tries a through ball. Griezmann.
Asem. Ah.
The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. He's in space and looking for options.
Dus.
Look at the final touch there. Goal kick's been given. Looks like Havertz! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Allah.
Towering header! Decent enough try.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
Llorente. And it's Griezmann. Now it's Llorente. So they got the only goal to make it 1-0. Griezmann. Now the pass. It's a brilliant interception.
Dus.
Great leap! And it's hoisted clear. Havertz. Saka. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Clearance now. Can they make something of it? Cross from Odegaard. He's gone for
Wes.
it. That carried quite a threat. Alvarez. Atletico Madrid.
Let's go, brother. Let's go, brother. Let's go, brother.
Yeah. And in it goes.
Let's go,
A
brother.
2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Atletico Madrid have a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective teams. One team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning
Let's go,
2
bro.
to 3.
Swung over into the middle. Havertz has a pop. Heavenly from Havertz. Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one.
Oh, look, the keeper didn't know whether he was coming or going in the end, and he just got lost.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Jimenez. Looks to thread it through. Jimenez positions himself well and cuts it out. Calafiori. Odegaard. Baena. Alvarez passes it through.
Iya.
Griezmann.
Anjay.
Is lovely
Dan
footwork.
gaya lihat klipnya.
Mana tendang coy. Kita, orang kita. Ai.
Free
Nos.
stroke.
Ih,
Blown his whistle
mengurangi.
for half-time.
Mengurangi.
Really good half of football. 3 goals and
Yeah,
just
but-
1 separating them.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Atletico Madrid leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It is intriguing to watch and can easily go either way. The action has already resumed here.
Kalem. Aduh.
Subimendi. Gonzalez battles to win it back. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Atletico Madrid get it back again. Martinelli looks to slip it through. He's had a shot!
No.
Great
No.
pass from
Let's
Levy,
go.
but he will be gutted to miss that.
Ideal ku sih ah.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
Belum ceki guys. Belum ceki.
Jimenez.
Wah.
Llorente. Baena. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Martinelli. Ball has crossed the line and it's a throw. Gabriel tries to stroke it through.
Heading.
The normal. Cardozo. Griezmann.
Kalem.
Llorente. Jimenez. The normal. Cardozo.
Santai.
And it's Griezmann. Llorente.
Santai kawan, santai kawan.
Alvarez. He's on his way. Oh, full-blooded challenge, and it had to be. Cardozo. Baena.
Kawan. Aduh.
Well, they could break here. Odegaard. Finish! And he's there to make a great save.
The keeper really dug out the defence then. A magnificent effort.
Wah, bahaya guys. Ngeri. Guys. Ngeri coy.
Knocks it away. Shoots! Saved only by poor finishing.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly not great precision.
The normal. Almada. Deftly done. It's got through to... Put it away!
Wah.
Run to latch onto it.
Alvarez.
Finish is all wrong.
It was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited.
It's so nearly done for him.
Yeah, he's been at the centre of a lot of things, hasn't he? Mostly good, I should add.
Griezmann. Llorente. Baena. It's the channel. It's a decent ball. And it's been taken straight back. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Griezmann. The substitutions will be coming up pretty soon.
Fares.
It's Alvarez!
Good effort, he got plenty on that.
Yeah, the shot was enabled, Peter, due to such
Yes,
smart
yes.
control and technique.
Oh, he really wanted that.
But that's the motivation and enthusiasm he shows and the quality he produces. Arsenal are definitely going about this the right way.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Just has to be done.
Bro, let's go, bro. Let's go, bro.
He's got the... Atletico Madrid.
They've done it!
Yeah.
Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it. And that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Pressing yang sangat ketat, coy. Jauh di Atletico Madrid.
Atletico Madrid on 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, that goal should be a big game changer. It's certainly been a big mood changer.
It's a loose ball.
Cardozo.
The normal. Bayern. Griezmann.
Cardozo.
Griezmann. Who's steaming forward. Cardozo comes out on top in a really physical duel.
Bro.
Tries a through ball.
Yeah. Let's
And he's there to cut it out.
go, bro. Alah, kena.
He could have been in. Just needed a better final ball.
Wait.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Martinelli. Good idea, just poorly executed. Now it's Saka. Danger averted for now. Rice. Calafiori. Rice. Almada. Gonzalez. Cardozo. Griezmann. Gonzalez. Griezmann with the ball through. And he's knocked it away.
Kiper panik, coy. Kiper yang panik, coy.
Griezmann.
Fares.
Forward it goes. Good run down the left. What can they make of it? Steered out wide. Havertz. Havertz plays it in. Almada.
Baby. Come on, baby.
Bayern.
Come on, baby.
Out wide.
Alah, malah.
That always looked inevitable. The defence dealt with that really well. Coaxed out to the wing. In by Martinelli.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Let's go.
Alvarez.
Alah.
And straight offside.
Ganti sih, mandi.
Full. Like that. Huh?
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Now it's Odegaard. Played out to the right.
Oh no!
And the weighted pass.
Bro! Let's go, bro!
Looks to
Yeah!
slip it through.
Yeah!
Going through.
Yeah!
Over to the left. Martinelli.
Yeah. Yeah?
Stuck out a leg for a good challenge. Martinelli. Crosses into the box. Alvarez. Bayana. Hincapi gets it back. Hincapi plays it forward. Played. He's had a go! This could fall anywhere. Plenty waiting in the middle. Oh, he's managed to miss it.
It's a good display of fighting spirit for me.
What?
It has gone out.
Yes. Let's go, bro.
Cardozo. Raspadori. Almada. Looks to dink one in. Cut out in the nick of time. Almada. Now on a hat-trick. Looks to clip it forward. Bayana finds himself offside.
It doesn't take much sometimes, Peter. He has to adjust a little mistimed
Yes,
work.
yes, yes.
Just brushed off the ball there. Bayana. Cardozo. Almada. Tries lifting it over. Cardozo gets it back.
La.
And it's Koke. Surely.
Ha!
Oh, great chance.
Let's
The
go.
goal.
Acham.
And they are pulling clear here.
Pares coy.
Oh, you've got to say the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is
Porque
synchronized with
udah
the right pass, that's what happens.
Nah, sini. Track kedua kita tanya nanti bro.
Atletico Madrid grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Subimendi. Odegaard. Rice. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Alvarez plays it out to the wing. He's left his man.
Ambil.
Looks like a good ball through.
Up.
Cuts it out.
Sana Jai.
Cardozo. There is the final whistle.
Yeah,
Atletico
that's
Madrid
not
have won big and in style. Everything went for them. Their poor opponent.
Posisi ngambil ya wis. Nih, ini kan leg kedua. Ya. Langsung lah. Ini dulu mainku mau salah.
Let's go bro.
Bantai-bantai lagi. Langsung bro. Belum. Ayo wis yo kok sing
Kenapa po?
sapa kok. Wah, ora masalah.
Cocok.
Ora masalah.
Cocok. Cocok bocah.
Ya, sip. Masih nyanyi sapa kan? Mana? Ya, wis yo. Yo.
So off we go then. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him,
Iya.
A pop! Somehow it stayed out.
Atletico Madrid certainly won't want to look back and dwell on that. It was a good chance though.
Tipis.
Hoisted towards the area. Looking to shoot.
Wah, serangan balik kali.
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Wah,
The first touch was absolutely heavenly, and because of it, the finish was a mere formality.
wah. Oke.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Let's put a stop to that.
Compliqué.
This ball, who's going to...
Yeah.
Yes! Good stop. That wasn't easy.
Well, as test goalkeeper, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
No. Bar. Oh,
And the ball is out of play.
ngerti tempatnya kok, Pak.
Play for a throw. Subimendi. Timber. Subimendi.
Ah!
Koke. Al-Mahda. Gabriel battles to win it back.
Kok malah. Ah.
Cardozo. Bayana. Looks to slip it through. Ødegaard.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Malah sih maksud.
Al-Mahda. Griezmann. That had to be more accurate. Ødegaard. Now the pass. Al-Mahda. Saka. Bayana. Koke. Al-Mahda.
Let's go, bro.
Through ball.
Go.
And it's Koke. Al-Mahda. He's had a shot! Superb from Koke!
Super
Atletico
Koke.
Madrid are all square.
Are certainly a team that knows how to play their football as stylishly as you'll see. Tiki-taka at its very best, and they back it up with goals.
Oh, tenang ini lah.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh,
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you peg back again. Oh look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
let's go, bro.
He's found his man. Face
Let's go, bro.
and he's
Let's
rounded it
go.
off in style. They've done it. It
Comeback.
was coming. They
Comeback
have their
is
reward.
complete. Comeback is
How's that for a
complete.
class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way,
Ah,
only to outfox him by
big,
going
big.
the other. Very
Yup.
nice.
Wah, udah. Oh, bawa sendiri ya.
Atletico Madrid take the lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Bayana. Atletico Madrid are ahead after a fine start here. Cardozo.
Allah.
Bayana. Halfway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here.
Ya.
And the finish!
No resleting look yet.
Surely that deserved better.
No resleting.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Ya.
Havertz.
Saka.
Rice. Now it's Saka. Ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Good challenge He just stood firm. That's one way of
Wah,
trying to make things
yeah.
happen. There's a few who could follow that example.
The further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Let's go!
Dink it in. It's a decent ball.
Let's go!
It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Serangan balik.
Malah.
Pelan.
Yeah.
Whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel.
Ah.
Atletico Madrid take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from
Wah,
here.
belum.
He's done well to tidy up the situation.
Si.
Looks like a good ball through. Okay. Atletico Madrid scoring 2 goals in next to no time. Firmly in control at 3-1. Calafiori.
Up. Hey, ngeri.
Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Almada passes it through. He's left his man. Odegaard goes looking. Looks to thread it through. Oh, good interception. This could hit
Kak, salah main gol. Salah main gol. Salah main gol, coy. Kalau coy.
Reaksi sing.
That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Well, for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but the way he read the situation when nobody else was even alert to it. It's fantastic.
Malah.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Baena goes up and over. It's a brilliant interception. Chance to shoot. Baena. Who's he going to play in? Odegaard. Baena. Griezmann. Llorente. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And the weighted pass. Havertz. Here's the cross. Can he finish?
Jangan.
Not this time.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out of the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Oh, and he's got good distance. Who's chasing?
Alvarez.
Forward it
Alvarez.
goes. Calafiori. Out to the left it goes. Lofted into the middle.
Ah.
All Black puts far too much on that.
Masih banyak waktu.
Bayana. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Looks to slip it through. Oh, he's in! Havertz. Llorente knocks it away. Atletico Madrid are leading with half-time drawing close. Played out to the wing. And he just whacks it away.
Go.
And it's Griezmann. Rice cuts it out. Calafiori. The ball through. Trossard going through. The worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Referee's given a throw. Almarda. Played out to the right. Looks to clip it forward. It's Alvarez! He's there to make a great save.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Can he finish? And shoots! Chance again? No.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Up to meet it! Another big chance that gets away.
Wah, 3 kali. Wah, Eden Raya. Pasang posisi. Let's go.
It's out for a goal kick. Rice. Odegaard. Bayana. One goal so far. Alvarez. Griezmann tries lifting it over. Just needed a better final ball.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Throw. Trossard. Looks like a good ball through. Can he dig out the shot? There's the end of the first half.
It's just been exhilarating, Peter, and leaving everyone wishing for a little bit more. But we'll have one manager now trying to exercise more control, so we can only hope that they go at it again in similar fashion.
Atletico Madrid do lead, but it's quite a game. Half-time, 3-2. And we're already back underway here. Lobs it in gently. Llorente. Cardozo. And it's been taken straight back. Bayana. Almarda passes it through.
Let's go!
Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
It so nearly came off for him.
Yeah, and you can hear how the crowd are reacting to this too.
Ball's loose, who's getting there? And it's Koke. Alvarez. Now it's Koke. Alvarez. Aimed long and direct. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Looks to slip it through. Shoots!
Yo. Wah, sama ngeganggu.
It's the shot on.
Wah.
Oh, Red, he's
Salah cetok, Pak.
clearance and very necessary. Koke.
Astagfirullah. Ya Allah.
Havertz with the ball through. It's another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Arsenal just had to make the ball stick, but came up short.
Let's go, bro.
Astagfirullah. Great ball to play him in, but he will be gutted to miss that.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Oh, he really wanted that.
Well, Peter, I think it's fairly obvious. He's one of the biggest influences out there.
Ya
Now it's Saka. Bayena. Bayena. And it's Griezmann.
Allah malah mundur, oke.
Very well to intervene. Tries a through ball. Salib tries to get it forward quickly. Defending.
Pressing sangat
Sure they
ketat
got
dari
no further.
Atletico. Serangan balik.
Cardozo.
Apakah yang
Oh, he's brutal.
terjadi?
Alvarez!
Ya.
Taken with style.
Langsung. Julian Alvarez.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Atletico Madrid are 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
Ya.
Bayena. Well, it's normally around now that the managers think about
Apa
making
sih?
changes.
Astagfirullah.
Llorente. Almada. Dinks one in. Going for
Hey.
goal! And the ball's come loose. Atletico Madrid claiming a corner.
Yeah,
The referee
good luck.
concurs.
Let's go.
To head it!
Let's go.
Clearance now. Can they make something of it? Havertz. Now the pass. Saka. Aimed in towards the centre. Decent clearance now. Can anyone get on the end of it? Alvarez displaying his defensive capabilities there. That's no striker's tackle.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Alvarez.
Aduh.
And it's Griezmann.
Let's go, bro.
Cardozo. Tries a
Go,
through
bro.
ball.
Shit.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's
Masuk
given
coy.
a free kick.
Berat tanpa les.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do
Kin,
nothing
kin.
while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Atletico Madrid looking to widen the gap even further here. He'll fancy himself from here. Alvarez! That's a half-decent try.
Oke.
Let's go, bro.
Massive lead. Ball's loose.
Let's go, bro.
After it. Away from immediate danger. Griezmann. Coquet. Havertz. Trossard. Well played, he saw that coming. Coquet.
La la la.
Havertz. Trossard. Ødegaard. Atletico Madrid get it back again. Almada. And it's Griezmann. Ball through. He's had a go! More and more and
Oke,
more!
yes.
They are running riot! And they are cruising away.
Serangan balik coy.
Baena did well there. He was onto it in a trice.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
Oh, libur kok ya.
Atletico Madrid blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Subimendi.
Ya, ya. Ya.
Doesn't get the pass he's looking for.
Ya.
Saliba tried to play it through.
Hey.
Saliba encouraged the pass with an intelligent
Let's
run,
go,
but
bro.
the pass just lacked pace.
Hey.
That intervention was very
Yep.
necessary.
Allah.
Into the channel. Saka looking to get on the end of this. Saka.
Ya. Ah. Stop. Wah.
Managed to get it away. The Gunners have it back and they can go again. Now it's Havertz. Havertz
Wah, bola
is
kecabut.
offside.
Ngomong gue.
Well, he now knows that he has to lock in the timing. Success and failure depends on it.
Persis. Makan dulu Pak Jat.
The normal. Almada looks to slip it through. He's had a look. Alvarez, a bit of craft. Oh, poor contact. Nothing on the shot.
Aturan.
Wah.
It so nearly came off for him.
But that's the motivation and enthusiasm he shows and the quality he produces.
Wah, sayang banget ini kosong bener.
Halo. Iya. Itu sih apinya. Iya. Ayo guys. Ya, oke. Oh, rasidan. Rasidong kok mah wae. Ora ketangan. Ngapain?
Coquet passes it through. Griezmann. Griezmann crosses. Odegaard. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Timely intervention. Saliba plays it forward. That was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
Atletico Madrid seemed to have chosen a tougher route through the middle. That was easily read and dealt with.
Buru dia.
Now it's Havertz.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Well positioned to make that interception. Saka.
Aduh, Ragno.
Havertz.
Iya, Bar.
Looks to play him in. It's a minor communications breakdown. Cardozo. Good idea, just poorly executed. Almada. 5 minutes left on the clock. Looks like a good ball through. Cardozo.
Wah. Kacau tuh, Sid. Lupa. Boom. Let's go.
That is a class save. He had to be at his best.
Wah, ngawur lagi. Set. Baik. Wah. Pelanggaran, Sid. Wah, lebu.
Towering header! Went with his head but couldn't steer it in. And he's made certain that won't get through. Out towards the flank. Cardozo. Oh, he's found him in space. Goalkeeper's ball. Havertz. Odegaard. Out wide to the right. By enough. There's more on this game.
Buat banget.
Almada. Alvarez. Goes wide. By enough. Looking to get on the end of this.
Wish.
He won't reach Trossard tries a through ball. Jimenez rattles into the tackle. Now it's Griezmann. Havertz.
Yeah.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Atletico Madrid have done it in dramatic fashion.
Api. Api.
Karena dia oke itu.
Bit.
Transfer gitu gambarnya. Iya ya. Meriang koyone Pak Jat.
Iya Pak Jan.
Aku mulai.
Pak Jan. Ofisnya meriang terus apa? Bos iki tak delok anu ya. Engko nek umpamane memang sak modul to. Sak modul. Mengajarkanku
Apa mulai sih, Pak Jat? Mulai sih.
ya jonggo mesti nunggu nganu sik ya.
Real Madrid.
Kekuatan
I'm Peter
ono
Drury,
kabar.
and it's my chance to say that it is an
Belum atuh
absolute
saya
delight to have Declan this
Ayo
season.
Jo,
Well,
pesen
thank
Jo
you
lah.
very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to
Orang
everyone.
buka buka selalu.
As you can see, we've already started here.
Ya ampun nek sing termuraya. Ya.
Fabian Ruiz. Nuno Mendes. Barcola. Bellingham. With a good steal, well played. Barcola. Tries a through ball.
Let's go.
Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Marquinhos. And it's Dembele. Kvaratskhelia.
It's a fabulous position.
Now the pass. He's made certain that won't get through. It's the channel. Cavarat goes for goal. And he's done it!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. Struck one. He looks hungry for more. Are certainly a team that knows how to play their football as stylishly as you'll see. Tiki-taka at its very best, and they back it up with goals.
Real Madrid didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? Looks to slip it through. Aimed long and direct. Well, they could break it.
Alasannya.
The confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. We learn from it.
Mendes passes it through.
Let's go. Lee. Let's go, Lee.
Well read, he sorted that out. Dembele. Tulis!
Alah, nanti kayo.
Fernandes. That's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? Dembele. Had a shot! Fernandes. Mbappe. It's one! So well.
The keeper really dug out his defence there. A magnificent effort.
Good idea,
Ayo.
just poorly executed. Mbappe.
Wait.
Fabian
Allah.
Ruiz.
Vinicius Junior.
Go. Coba kong cepet. Celeng, celeng.
Barcola. Paris Saint-Germain are already ahead. The perfect start.
Well, they've managed to get their noses in front early because they
Good for it! Great save, real class.
well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
And the header! He will be livid with himself.
Marquinhos gathers from the goal kick. Valverde.
it's Bellingham.
Ah,
Hakimi.
it, senang nih. Let's go bro. Yo. Bisa.
Throw in. Chouameni. Pinged one through here. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing.
Adalah.
Kvaratskhelia tries running with the ball at his feet.
Wah, gaya.
Fernandes does well there. Alert.
Offset.
Now it's Mbappe.
Wah, malah
And
oke.
he's straight offside.
Oh, ini ampun.
Itu apa?
Yo, B.
Now the pass.
P, gat P. Oke.
Babi.
Kaki celeng langsung bengkok.
Marquinhos. Hakimi.
Lah,
Chance to break.
alah,
Seles. B.
And it's Dembele.
Ayo
Definitely
Li,
done.
let's go Li. Alah, cak.
Valverde.
Ya, let's go Li.
Room for a
Let's
shot.
go Li.
Chance to shoot.
Li.
Another piece.
Yeah, best.
Ready finish.
Let's go Li.
Ball.
Let's go Li.
Put it away.
Astagfirullah, kayak beri ngawur.
That wasn't easy.
Well, as test goalkeeper, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
And it's hoisted clear. Fabian Ruiz. Oh, well
Ruiz.
defended. That had to be done. Dashing forward at pace. It's magnificent. Real Madrid are level.
Wah, ngamuk Mbappe.
Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot on sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Forward it goes. Chance.
Let's go Li.
He's got
Oke.
this.
Let's go Li.
And they've got their lead back.
Li.
Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
He's made it two, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Paris Saint-Germain go into the lead.
Alah. Gat.
Bellingham with the ball
Alah,
through.
alah coy, alah coy.
Away. Mbappe.
Untung aja kiper maju.
He really had to be at his best, didn't he?
Now it's Dembele.
Alah.
Doué. Plays it out to the wing.
Wasit.
Fabian
Ih,
Ruiz.
ngene coy.
Tries a through ball. He's got away. And it's Dembele. And that's been won straight back. Looks to slip it through. Looks like a good ball through. Fabian Luis. Chouameni tries to get it forward quickly.
Malah. Nyangkut.
Try as they might, they just couldn't get into an attacking area. Needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Barcola.
Wasit.
Gula. Now the counter. Gula. Paris Saint-Germain are ahead here. It's been a good half for them. Doué. Dembele.
Le.
And he's there to make a great save.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Repelled by the keeper. That'll be a throw. Kula. Big chance here.
Le.
Oh, that's a goal.
Well, that wasn't in the script, and you have to feel for him, Peter. It's ended in a embarrassment.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, and just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Let's go le.
Shakes the shoots.
Bantai coy. Bantai.
And they are disappearing out of sight.
Are looking strong on the break. Winning the ball in midfield is one thing, but it's the clever use of counter-attack. That's the real highlight.
He's made it three. Quite a day at the office for him.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution for one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
Paris Saint-Germain lost themselves into a 3-goal lead. Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy.
Barcola.
Let's go le.
Shoots! Oh, top draw save from the keeper.
Well, he did get himself into a good position. Something for him to cling to.
Le.
And a header!
Le.
Oh! Fernandez plays it forward. He'll try from distance. That will sail harmlessly past.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
It is a poor kick by the keeper, being intercepted.
Doué. Kvaratskhelia.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Astute defending to ensure they got no further. Now the pass.
Let's go le.
It's
Bantai le.
there!
Unbelievable.
And already
Bantai
they're
le.
looking to run away with it. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty. He made it look like he does it every day.
4 in the game. He is the man. Paris Saint-Germain totally rampant here. Just needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Played out to the wing.
Tulis.
Ilya puts it out wide and in space. Aimed long and direct. It's going to be the final action of the first half. Well, that flew by. It was breathless stuff. It's been one-way traffic here after the first 45 minutes. A relentless barrage that looks set to continue.
Well, every time they've gone through the gears, Peter, they've looked like scoring. So provided they can stay well clear of the handbrake, they ought to be completely out of sight fairly soon.
Paris Saint-Germain pretty much out of sight here. It really has been a one-sided game so far.
Wah, kleru
Game
game.
has
Kleru
already
game.
resumed.
Astagfirullah.
Some changes made by neither side, from what we understand. Chouameni fires from distance.
Anjay.
Fabian Ruiz.
Reaksi.
Barcola. He's left his man.
Tulis.
Surely he scored.
Yes, Tulis.
Superb from Dembele.
Bantai-bantai, Le.
And again, they pile on the misery.
Well, I wasn't expecting them to go this big, Peter, but they have been superb.
How many more does he want? Paris Saint-Germain tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. Vinicius Junior, time
Yes.
intervention. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Shoots! He's put it wide.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either. Real Madrid are going at it with an extra spring in their step since the break. Maybe it's down to the tee.
Marquinhos. Hakimi. Kvaratskhelia. Doué. So what now? Doué. Oh, great ball! Oh, he's broken.
Tulis.
Oh! Chouameni, great strength, too strong for his opponent. Shakes the shoot! Massive lead! He's hit it too high. Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. Doué. Kvaratskhelia. Hakimi. Doué. Chance! And the shot! In it goes!
Let's
That's
go, Le.
with the onslaught.
Let's go, Le.
Yeah, by the looks of it, there may be still more to come.
Bantai-bantai.
Chouameni. Bellingham with the ball through. Mbappe looking to get on the end of this. Big Chance! It's gone a long way up and away. Oh, well intercepted, really
Let's go,
alerts
bro.
the danger.
Let's go, bro.
Good work on the right flank. Now, what's
Ah,
next?
Lee, tengah, Lee.
Going through.
Nah.
And a goal kick. Marquinhos picks it up from the goal kick. Tries a through ball. Could move up a gear here. He's trying. Fabian Ruiz. Fabian Ruiz. Fabian Ruiz. Well
Lee,
positioned
Lee.
to make that
Let's
interception.
go, Lee.
He's away.
Let's go, Lee. Wah.
Dembele! Brilliant! This is as ruthless as it gets.
Pembantaian. Pembantaian,
It's part of the game,
guys.
Peter. It has to get ruthless. Sympathy just doesn't play a part.
Orang apa sih ya?
Belly.
Tapi kok
It's Dembele. Fabian Ruiz. Kvaratskhelia. It's a great ball.
Let's go, Lee.
Oh, terrific save.
Dembele will probably beat himself up after that as the sole culprit.
And that's been levered clear. Tries to get it forward quickly. Belly.
Oh, orang maju. Malah maju.
Moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Let's go, Lee. Let's go, Lee. Let's go, Lee.
Dembele.
Aduh.
Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance.
Belajar bertahan. Let's go, Lee. Let's go, Lee.
Shoot! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Due very nearly made that count from a combination of luck and good judgment.
In there.
Towering header.
Awas, woy.
Put up nicely for him. Hakimi. Mendes. Fabian Ruiz. Saint-Germain have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. The defence can get it clear. Fabian Ruiz.
Alah, orang nabong.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yakin.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition. And I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Let's go, Lee. Let's go, Lee. Let's go, Lee.
Dembele.
Let's go, Lee.
Hamilton. It's in.
Iya kayaknya.
Surely that completes the demolition. It hadn't
Let's
occurred
go, Lee.
already.
Well, I think we've gone past humiliation now. This could be doing some real psychological damage.
Set.
Belly. Well played, he saw that coming. Driving on now, what can they
Let's
conjure
go,
from
Lee.
here?
Let's go, Lee.
Hit high. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Barcola. Barcola. Now the pass. And the through ball is intercepted. Breaks on here.
Ngopo kae?
Bicara lagi.
Ruled out the best in the keeper.
Real Madrid were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Barcola gets it away. Valverde has a
Malah.
and he just whacks it away. Got a shot away.
Walah.
Oh, there was plenty on that.
Real Madrid are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
Fabian Ruiz into the last quarter of an hour. Barcola goes up and over. Chouameni goes looking.
Let's go.
A good ball through.
Let's go.
Superb from Dembele! Well, just another one to add to what has already been an incredible ball.
Listen, when you're on an invitation to improve your goal difference, why ease off?
Very well to intervene. Looks to clip it forward. It's come loose. Dembele pushes it out wide. Dembele. Forward it goes. Chouameni plays it forward, and the counter is on. He's got away. Crowd calling for him to shoot. He's gone down, but the ref has just dealt it up again. Kvaratskhelia. Fabian Ruiz looks to slip it through. Defenders up, big chance. Oh, he really got hold of that.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Gets it back. Marquinhos. Doué. Nuno Mendes. Doué. Tries a through ball. Dembele. Dembele hits it! Fernandez goes looking. Mbappe. Oh, who's going to get that? Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now the... Is it in? It's a goal! Jim, your thoughts?
Yeah, teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
Madrid have a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation.
Malah.
Doué. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Dembele. Passes it through.
Alah.
And
Le.
into
Le.
tracking back like that, always appreciated
Oh,
by the
hey.
crowd.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here. Fabian Ruiz.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Going through. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Marquinhos. Hakimi. Kvaratskhelia. Goes wide. Kvaratskhelia. Header! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save. The shot's on! And that is the last effort of the game. Great day for attacking football. The artist.
Hari mes rapopo. Yo. Langsung mobil, langsung main.
Tuh.
So it's down to business here.
Let's go, Le.
Never so well.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
You know?
Up to meet it! Yeah, but couldn't steer it in.
Questo ya. Guarda.
He's had a go! Oh, didn't catch it right.
Look, if ever there was a declaration of intent, we're watching it.
That has put a stop to that. Barcola. Gula. Good challenge. He just...
Iya, ngono. Lagi nge-PA.
Stunning!
Nebes.
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Real Madrid didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? Gula. This is promising. Mbappe!
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range. Hakimi.
Doué. Coaxed out to the wing. Doué. Crosses it in low. Scalia! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, as Tesco, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Great leap! Fernandez needs to get it forward quickly. Barcola. It's Dembele.
Aduh.
Forward it goes.
Paris Saint-Germain have been the more adventurous for me
Ah.
and productive, and now they have
Eh.
to add that clinical bit.
Yo.
Into the channel. Vinicius Junior.
Terus.
Mbappe.
Wah.
Oh, surely that deserved better.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Marquinhos. Hakimi. Kvaratskhelia. Doué. Just brushed off the ball there.
Alah, pleset.
Kvaratskhelia.
Le.
Just across here.
Ah. Hati, coy.
Now the breakaway.
Weh.
Tries a through ball.
Kalem. Bos.
Barcola. Dembele. Played out to the wing. Dembele's delivery. Cut out in the nick of time. Kvaratskhelia battles to win it back.
Tulis.
Barcola passes it through. Aimed low and direct.
Eh.
It's come loose. Out wide to the right. Now here's the through ball. Mbappe. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And he's there to make a great
Aku tak kena tendangnya. Tenang tendang.
Wonderful goalkeeping.
Kayak balon. Ya, apa itu gua dapat.
Gets up to head it. Oh, the ball's come loose. Traumeri. Mbappe.
Terus. Wah.
He's got the final touch there. Goal kick's been given.
Alah, sampai kayak orang langsung kok.
Fabian Ruiz. Paris Saint-Germain scoring in the first 10 minutes to give them a 1-0 lead.
Ah.
Fabian Ruiz plays it out to the wing. Barcola. Doué. Dembele. Crowd calling for him to shoot. The defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Kvaratskhelia.
Let's play.
Dembele! That is wayward.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Looks to slip it through. Offside that time.
Yeah, that's a good spot and a good call.
Fabian Ruiz. Fabian Ruiz.
Astagfirullah.
Can he dig out? Can he pull it off?
Astagfirullah.
Stop. That wasn't easy.
They really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Lo persigue.
Massive leap. Another piece of really good defending.
Ya, kayak Swen.
Looking to shoot. He scores. And with that goal comes comfort.
perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Paris Saint-Germain themselves a 2-goal cushion.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now. They should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
Lack of accuracy.
Lê, 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 lê.
Like a good ball.
Lê.
Oh, great save, real class.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Oh, he's not going to get that. Nuno Mendes.
Eh.
He's made sure that that won't get through.
Eh, eh,
He's got away.
eh.
Valverde. Oh, well intercepted. Really alert for danger. Doué. And it's Dembele. Goes wide.
Ya, 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 ya.
He's had a
Ya
shot.
Allah, ya Rabbi.
He's there to make a great save.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Towering header. Being played forward. Now it's Mbappe.
Up. Yeah.
There were better options before the ball. To save from up here, I know. It's Fabian Ruiz. Dembele. He's got away.
Let's go, brother. Let's go.
Rampant. And they are disappearing out of sight. Well, how's that for a class finish?
I just thought he knew exactly what he was doing by feigning to move one way and then readjusting back. Controlled trickery.
Three without reply. This is becoming a stroll. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Marcola. Breaks on here. Very well to intervene. Now it's some Mbappe! Oh, the keeper's equal to it.
Yeah, maybe the circumstances are beginning to heap on the pressure because they're trying to force it.
Nè.
Boots it to safety. Valverde. Looking to shoot. Goes to show he is human after all.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looks the harder thing to do.
Fabian Ruiz. Paris Saint-Germain scoring 2 goals in next to no time. Doué looks to... He's gone for it!
Nè, tâm đừng chơi.
No, that's not the ball he wanted. Kvaratskhelia.
Us.
Fabian Ruiz.
Allah. Pass, pass.
Now it's Mbappe. Looking to break out here. Out to the left it goes. Has he picked him out? Vinicius.
Ngopo kae?
Keeper's got his work.
Yeah, they got away with it, but that was a defensive letdown to see him march through like that.
Ini ae lah rono, Mas Bang ini ora kok.
Tenang ya.
Fence has got rid of that. So what's he planning here? Now the pass.
Ini ora langsung
Ojo
saya
iku
iki.
yakin.
Fabian Ruiz coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Some astute defending to ensure they got no further. Gets wrestled off the ball. And it's Dembele. Always looked inevitable. The defence
Let's
dealt
go,
with
bro.
it really well.
Ah.
The pass he's looking for.
Up,
That's sprayed out wide.
up. Up, Allah.
Ball's loose.
La,
Who's
la, la,
getting
la, la.
there? Hakimi gets it back.
Ayo lo tengah.
Chouameni goes
Bro.
looking. That's Dembele. Valverde plays it forward. Mbappe.
Offset ya?
He's
Aku
straight
maju
offside.
deh.
Mendes. Doué. Big chance! Dembele! Brilliant! And they are pulling still further away.
Muk lili nih.
Finishing doesn't come
Lily
simpler
Ammo.
than that. Bang in front of goal.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
Yorko.
Paris Saint-Germain tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. That's been won straight back. Dembele.
Lili lili.
No mistake.
Ngamuk lili.
Barca, they have done it again.
Yeah, and by the looks of it, there may be still more to come.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
Paris Saint-Germain totally rampant here. Mendes positions himself well and cuts it out. Doué. And the first half is done. Well, that flew by. It was breathless stuff. It's been one-way traffic here after the first 45 minutes. A relentless barrage that looks set to continue.
Well, I've seen very little to indicate a comeback in this one, Peter. They've committed to this game with great desire and heart. There's no need to back away from that.
Mbappe! Oh, impressive strike.
Well, they're being made to force the issue, but they need to be patient and a little more composed.
Pria ngawur nih. Wah,
Sampai banget ya.
coy.
Marquinhos. Fabian Ruiz. Barcola. Tries to stroke it through. Had to go. Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Doué certainly caught it well enough, but that was never really going to trouble the keeper.
Oh, he really wanted that.
Doué Very nearly making something happen there. You can't keep a good man down.
Fabian Ruiz picks it up from the goal kick.
Hilang.
Scalia. Hit long and direct. They've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Mbappe tries a through ball. Now here's the through ball. A chance!
Ah! Let's go, bro. Let's go.
Scalia. And it's Dembele. Dembele. Hakimi. Can he put it away? Now. In it goes. And still they continue with the onslaughts.
Dari Hakimi membuahkan gol cantik.
Well, I wasn't expecting them to go this big, Peter, but they have been superb.
Now the pass. Doué. Sit high. Catch shapes the shoots.
Let's go.
Superb from Dembele. Well, surely that completes the demolition if it hadn't occurred already.
Well, I think we've gone past humiliation now. This could be doing some real psychological damage.
4 in the game. He is the man.
Yes.
Driving on now. What can they conjure from here? He's left his man.
Lah. Jet. Let's go.
Scalia.
Let's go.
Passes it through.
Allah.
Fine defending there.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Yo.
found him there. Real Madrid. Barcola. Needed a better pass there. Mbappe. Timely intervention.
Yeah.
Scalia. Fabian Ruiz. Mbappe. And it's been taken straight back. Dembele. Dembele. It could be in. Has a swing at it. It's in. Contest no more. It is nothing short of utter humiliation.
It's part of the game, Peter. It has to get ruthless. Sympathy just doesn't play a part.
How many more does he want?
Let's go.
Pushes it out wide. Looks to slip it through. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. It's Dembele. Looks like a good ball through. Now it's Mbappe. Going through. Shot a goal! Fabian Ruiz. out to the flank.
Lapo Tulis.
Forward it goes. Pinged one through here.
Lah, salah. Ya Allah, berapa sih?
Oh, good interception. Fabian Ruiz. Tries a through ball.
Just did a brilliant job there. It was one of those all or nothing commitments, and he came up trumps.
Out to the flank. Oh, it's Dembele.
Favorit sekali ya.
Oh, brilliant from Favorit.
Rosa.
And again, they pile on the misery.
Listen, when you're on an invitation to improve your goal difference, why ease off?
Not well to tidy up the situation. Now the pass. Now it's
Ya,
Mbappe.
goblok.
Doué. It's got through to him. It's Dembele! Oh, there was plenty on that.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
It so nearly came off for him.
Dembele certainly tends to cast his influence, and he's in imposing mood again.
Oh, he's broken through. He's gone for it! That's just wide.
Dembele worked a lovely solo
Oh,
run
he's
and
so
effort,
fun, yeah.
Peter. He should go solo again for me.
Oh, he really
Yeah.
Well, Peter, I think it's fairly obvious. He's one of the biggest influences out there.
Fabian Ruiz. And the weighted pass. Them goes for goal. Oh, terrific save.
Well, maybe he just got a tad excitable when he knows those moments need the coolest of heads.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. He'll have a dip. And that's wide.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but
Wah,
sadly
Bapak
not
saya.
great precision.
Asrang malahan.
Kula. Now it's Bellingham.
Ah,
Looks like a good ball through. Vinicius Junior! Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia. Dembele.
malah.
Let's
Looks
go,
to
bro.
slip it through. Header! Couldn't quite steer it on target. Doué. Hakimi steered out wide. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Fernandez. The ball through.
Jo, Hakimi, Jo.
Chance to break.
So, oh yeah.
He's left his man. Vinicius Junior. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Great leap! Another chance! And through to the goalkeeper. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Tries a through ball. Drilled in low.
Yeah.
That intervention was very necessary. Fabian Ruiz. Chouameni did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And the counter is on.
Oh.
Played, he saw that coming. Kvaratskhelia passes it through.
Let's go, bro.
And he's
Let's
shown
go,
a
bro.
clean pair of
Let's go.
hits. So who's he picking out? Kvaratskhelia. Courtois can pick that up. Fabian Ruiz looks to think one in.
Astagfirullah.
What a corner.
Oh. Hey.
Mbappe, and now they can launch a counter. Looks like a good ball through. Good determined running there, but one back by the defence. Kvaratskhelia, and he's cut it out. Breaks on here. Now it's Mbappe. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Mbappe.
Ya.
Hakimi.
Melayu-melayu tuh nih.
Due. Kvaratskhelia. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. He's
Gak
got
lucu
away.
sekali.
Oh, they can break here.
Iya.
Marquinhos. Has to get it forward quickly. Now the pass.
Oh, alah.
Time is up. And there goes the whistle. Paris Saint-Germain, winners of a no contest. They
Ayo kono. Baik, ku tertawa.